race.
You guys are going live in less than a minute.
Tim Romero. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
Please, marshal your spots.
Cade Williams.
And Davia, last one down the straightaway. I need one volunteer marshal on cone number 5. One volunteer marshal on cone number 5. Caden, you want to help out? Oh, he's got reverse. Never mind. Oh, there's Mike. He's supposed to be out there marshaling anyway. No more laps. It is Romero, Meyer, Davia.
Wilson, Davila. 15 seconds to the start of the race.
Mr. Meyer, are you... Let's get our cars lined up. Again, I will need about 3 to 4 volunteers after this race. 3 to 4 volunteer marshals after this race. And again, thank you to all my volunteers for helping out today. Definitely need some assistance in the early goings. All right. Romero, Meyer, Davia, Williams. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Going at the sound of the tone. And we're off and running with our 21.5 lock timing C main event. I had one driver in the B main walk away, so you guys get the luck of 3 bumping from this race. So Davia going to be leading us out. Meyer in the 2. Romero in the 3. Watching center. Thank you, Caden. Thank you, CJ. Race number 2, lock timing C-main event. That is going to be Ballard, Clenshaw, Nelson, Wustenhofer, Ham. You will be up next. Right now leading out going to be Phil Meyer. Romero in the 2. Marshall coming up front straightaway. Thank you, Mike. Davia in the 3. And again, I will need these 4 drivers and at least 3 volunteer marshals to help me out with race number 2. At least 3 volunteers to help me out with race number 2. Meyer leading out. Davia in the 2. Romero in the 3. Williams in the 4. Locked and loaded with our 21.5 C-main event. CJ, at the end of the race, will you get that blower and blow off that section? Thank you. Drivers, you got 150 in, 310 to go. It is Meyer leading out. Davia in the 2, Romero in the 3. Watching center, guys. It is clear. Watch on my back double. Thank you, Anthony. 230 in, 230 to go. 230 in, 230 to go. Race number 2. Lock timing C-main coming up at you next. I'll need these 4 drivers and at least 3 volunteer marshals. Help me out with race number 2. Need a couple of volunteers after race number 2 and after race number 3. Philip Meyer leading out. Davia in that 2 spot. Romero into 3. Watch coming in front straightaway. Front straight is
2 minutes left.
3 in, 2 to go. It is Meyer leading out. Meyer down that back straightaway. In the 2 is going to be the all-white of Davia. In the 3 will be Romero. We are taking the top 3 into that B main event. Top 3 into the B main event. That will be race number 5 for you kids. Watching the backside triple. Clear. Meyer leading out. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. With 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Romero and Davia going at it down the back straightaway. Meanwhile, Meyer
1 minute left.
Rocking in the clean air. Rolling with the green and black with the yellow stripe. Down the back straightaway he goes. .45 seconds left to go. 45 seconds left to go for those off the line. Meyer on top. Davia in the 2. Romero in the 3. Williams in the 4. I'll need these 4 drivers. And if I can get 3 volunteer marshals to help me out with race number 2, at least 3 volunteer marshals to help me out race number 2, I'd appreciate it. Meyer leading out. Davia in the 2, Romero in the 3. Time winding down. Everyone will be done when you cross the start-finish line. Meyer coming around to seal the deal, find his way into that B main event. Meyer, you are done. Waiting on 4, waiting on 3. Again, I'll need about 3 volunteer marshals. 3 volunteer marshals. Cade, you are done in the top 4. Good job, sir. Davia in the 2. And Romero taking home top 3. Romero. Romero, Davia, and Meyer. You guys going to go into your next higher mains? Mr. Meyer, are you going to run the B? Are you running the B? Okay. And Romero, are you good with running the B? All right. And Davia, are you good with running the B as well? All right, cool. You guys are going to be in race number 5. Drivers from race number 1. I need you guys to turn them off, put them down. Come on back out, find a marshalling spot. I am going to need 3 volunteer marshals, please. 3 volunteer marshals. This is a 5-car dance. Let's go ahead and roll them out, check them in. Yep. Yep, next higher main. Huh?
I bought this spot.
Okay. I like your thinking.
Transponder 9597168. Transponder 7018185. Transponder 286828. Transponder 724358. Race is completed.
All right, this is our 17.5 lock timing B C main event. No more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Going to get our cars lined up. It's going to be
Niels Clenches.
Ballard on the pole, Clenshaw on the 2, Nelson on the 3, Wustenhofer on the 4, Hom on the 5. Young and Chandler taking a scratch. I am going to need at least 2 volunteers after this race.
Ballard.
2 volunteers after this race. All right, y'all know the routine. Let's keep it clean. Drivers ready, marshals ready, going at the sound of the tone. All right, we are loaded with race number 2. Intermediate lock timing C main event. Ballard leading us out. Clenshaw getting it wiggly quiggly. Nelson going to find his way into the 2. Clenshaw back into the 3. Let's keep it clean, gentlemen. Keep it clean. Ballard leading out. Wustenhofer in the 2. Nelson in the 3. Clenshaw on the 4. Hom in the 5. 4:30 left to go for those first off the line. Gary Ballard going to be leading out, trying to run away with this. Top two going to find their way into that B main event. Race number 3. Short course, A main event, you will be up next. Short course, A main event, you will be up next. Alrighty, well, we pause for a little station notification. Gary Ballard leading us out. Nils popping into the 2. Nelson in the 3. Wustenhofer in the 4. With 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Top two going to find their way into that B main event. I'll need these 5 drivers. If I can get 2 volunteer marshals to help me out with race number 3. I will need about 3 volunteer marshals at least after race number 3. Because that's a 3-truck dance coming up next. Gary Ballard leading out. Down the back straightaway he goes. Nils Clenshaw in the 2. Trying to punch his dance card into that B main. Nelson in the 3. Wustenhofer in the 4. Ham in the 5. Drivers got 3 minutes in, 2 to go. It is Ballard leading out. The yellow and orange of Clenshaw. Down the back straightaway he goes.
2 minutes left.
Nelson in the 3. Ballard in there, Ham in the Wustenhofer. And Ham going at it. Now Ham popping up into the top 4. So 3rd, 4th, and 5th down the back straightaway they go. And Cade. Watch it out center, watching center, watching center, watching center. It is clear. Help him out. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Race number 3, short course, A main event. You are up next. I will need about 4 volunteer marshals after race number 3. 4 volunteer marshals after race number 3 to help me out with my modified B main event. Clenshaw hooking up a pipe. Nelson not quite close enough to capitalize.
1 minute left.
The leader is still going to be Ballard. White into the black. Down the back straightaway he goes. Marshal out front, please. Thank you, Will. Appreciate that. Watch in center, guys. Watch in center, watch in center, watch it in the center. With 20 seconds left to go, 20 seconds left to go. It is Ballard, Clenshaw, Nelson. With less than 10. Ballard should get by for one more. And he does. Everyone else will be done at the line. Nelson, you are done. Ham, you are done. Waiting on Wustenhofer, you are done. Waiting on 2. Waiting on 2. Waiting on 2. All right, Nils and Gary, you are done. Nils and Gary, I assume you are going to run the B. Is that correct? All right. Marshall got those blowers. Start blowing off your areas. And again, I am going to need about 2 volunteer marshals. 2 volunteer marshals. Help me out with this next race, please. All right, race number 3. That is going to be my short course A main event. Drivers from race number 2, I need you guys out on the track, please. Drivers from race 2, I need you guys out on the track, please. Let's go ahead and roll them out, check them in, roll them out, check them in. I got Nils over there. Mr. Ballard, I need you on the track to corner marshal.
Jason Dialas. Robert Morgan.
And no more laps. It's going to be Bialis, Morgan, and Ferreira. Mr. Ballard, you want to grab number 7 for me, please? Thank you.
1 minute to the start of the race.
One volunteer marshal off the end of the straightaway. One volunteer marshal. 1, 2, 3,
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, y'all know the routine. Drivers ready, marshals ready. You guys are going to go. Sound of the tone. And we're locked and loaded. Race number 3. Oh, my. Eric going for the way option line at the start of that one. Race number 3 on deck. Race number 4. That is my two-wheel mod B main event. You will be up next. Two-wheel mod B main event. You will be up next. I am going to need these 3 drivers, and if I could get about 4 volunteer marshals to help me out, I would appreciate it. 4 volunteer marshals to help me out for my mod guys. They really shouldn't wreck, but you never know. So 4 volunteer marshals will be appreciated. Leading out is going to be Bialis. Morgan in the 2. What? 13.5 Blinky, yep. It is Justin Bialis leading out. Robert Morgan in the 2. All right, it is Justin Bialis leading out. Robert Morgan in the 2 there, gapped out by 0.8 of a second.
Whenever it acts like it wants to dip out, come check it. It's because it got loose. More than anything, it's just to make it consistent. Yeah, your front tire hit it. Yeah, you don't have to hit that very quick.
Drivers, you got 2 minutes in, 3 to go. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. You're rolling with race number 3, race number 4. .230 in, 2:30 to go. Bialis leading out. Morgan in the 2. Race number 3 on track. Race number 4. Two-wheel mod. B main event coming up at you next. Two-wheel mod. B main event coming up at you next. Again, thank you everyone coming on out.
2 minutes left.
Hopefully y'all have been having a fun time with our point series going on here. .330 in, 1:30 to go. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. It is Justin Bialis leading out. Robert Morgan in the 2. Eric Ferreira in the 3. Again, I will need about 3 to 4 volunteer marshals. 3 to 4 volunteer marshals to help me out with race number 4. Bialis leading out. Morgan in the 2. Eric in the 3.
1 minute left.
Watch in center, guys. Watch in center. And Bialowis leading out. Morgan in the 2. Hey, Nils, can you grab the blower in front of the driver's stand? Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Drivers, you got 20 seconds left to go. 20 seconds left to go. Race number 3 starting to wind down. Race number 4, two-wheel mod, B main event. That's going to be Sora Peters Day lock-in. 4-car dance. You will be up next. And that is going to be time. Morgan and Bialowis and Fiera, you are done. Waiting on Morgan, waiting on one. And that is a race. I'll stop.
The race is complete.
Taking the win, Justin Bialowis, Robert Morgan in the 2, Eric Fiera in the 3. Again, I am going to need about 3 volunteer marshals to help me out this race. 3 volunteer marshals to help me out this race, please. All right, marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. Eric, need you on the track to corner marshal. Thank you, Mr. Wustenhofer. Let's go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. I am going to need 1, 2, Justin. Grab cone 9 for me, please.
1 minute.
I need 2, 3 volunteer marshals. I need 2 volunteer marshals, please. 2 volunteer marshals, please. I need 2 volunteer marshals. And somebody on 4, somebody on 7. No more laps. No more laps. Sora on the pole. Peters on the 2. Day on the 3. Locking on the 4. I need somebody on 4, somebody on 7, and 1 on 0. And we are cleared for takeoff. Thank you, gentlemen. We're good, Mr. Say. If you can help me out for the next one, that'd be great. All right, y'all know the routine. Top 2. Find your way into that A main event. Going at
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Sora going to be leading us out. Peters in the 2, Day in the 3. Day getting it wrong in the center. Nice long 5-minute main. Plenty of time to make up some time. Leader on deck going to be Mike Sora, painter of the stars. Adam Peters in the 2, locking in the 3, locking, getting it wrong. Here comes Day, looking to the inside. Down the back straightaway they go, drag race. Day grabs a fistful of throttle, settles it into the top 3 now. Sora getting off res now. Adam Peters going to be leading out. In that 2 will be Mike Sora. Day in the 3, locking in the 4. One minute and 4 to go. Race number 5. Sportsman 21.5, lock timing, B main event. You will be up next. I will need at least 3 to 4 volunteer marshals because that is a 10-car dance. Getting into our A mains. Those mains will be packed. Peters leading out. Sora in the 2. Day in the 3. Watch come on front straightaway. Straightaway's clear. Peters taking the wide option line. No harm, no foul. He's leading out. In that 2 is going to be Mike Sora. In the 3, Brian Day. Day only about 3.2 off Sora. Sora getting it wrong in the center, and here comes Day. Puts it up on 2 wheels. Down the back straightaway they go. Marshall in center, Marshall in center, Marshall in center. Wowzers. Day comes in just a bit hot. Pulls a lake. 2 and 3 to go. Adam Peters leading out. Sora in the 2, Day in the 3. Race number 5. 21-5 lock timing B main. Coming at you next. I will need at least 3 volunteer marshals. At least 3 volunteer marshals. Hey, Justin, at the end of the race, will you grab one of the blowers in front? Thank you. Out front, it's going to be Adam Peters going single-double. Sora now getting up a little ground, and don't count out Day. He's putting some laps together, stringing them together. First and second, working over the tabletop with 3 in, 2 to go. Still plenty of time.
2 minutes left.
Peters and Sora. Sora to the inside on Peters. And here comes Brian Day. Day, he can taste it. Off the end of the straightaway they go. Day looks to the inside on Peters. They get into one another. That was rough to say the least. Oh, and Peters looks like he's got, something broken. Oh, boy. And then Day puts it upside down. Peters, with a minute to go. Day trying to find a way around Peters cleanly. What a hack. Oh, God. Mike Sora leading out. Brian Day in the 2. At a point like this, you'd call this a Paul Weir. If he loses. With less than 20. It is Mike Sora leading out. Day in the 2. Peters in the 3. And here comes Locken with less than 10. Sora going to get by for a white flag victory lap. Day trying to give it away. Time has expired on the master clock. Peters and Day going to be going at it for third. Oh! Ouch. Mike, are you all right? All right. And waiting on Sora. And that is the race. I'll stop. Sora and Day, you are finding your way into that A-main event. Race number 5, 21-5 lock timing. B-main event coming at you next. And again, I am going to need about 3 volunteer marshals, please. 3 volunteer marshals to help me out. Race number 5. 3 volunteer marshals to help me out. Race number 5, please. All right, marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. 2-wheel mod drivers. 2-wheel drive modified. I need my drivers on the track. I got Locken. I got Sora. I got Day. Do I need to say who my 4th driver was? Adam Peters. Need you on the track, buddy. Holding up my program. Thank you very much. Number 7. Bob, you want to help me out in front of the driver's stand?
1 minute to
or
start
you want to
the
get 7? Roll them out, check them in, guys. Roll them out, check them in. Craig, you want to help me out in front of the driver's stand? Help out Bob, just in case. Thank you very much. It's going to be Phil Rowan on the pole. Mike Hastings in the 2. Jackson Long in the 3. Dave Rosen in the 4. Rich Brown in the 5. Curtis Chandler in the 6. Nick Valencia in the 7.
Nick Valencia.
Philip Meyer in the 8. Will Davia in the 9. Tim Romero on the 10. With that being said,
30 seconds to the start of the race.
No more laps.
Philip
No more
Meyer.
laps. No more laps. Going to get our cars lined up. Race number 6. Lock timing B main event coming up at you next. Lock timing B coming up at you next. Rowan on the pole. Hastings in the 2. Long in the 3. Rosen in the 4. How did you turn it off? Oh, I'm like, you got like some ESP going on that I don't know about. All right, race number 5, 21-5, lock timing B main. Top 2 going to try and find their way into the big show. Your A main event later on. Y'all know the routine. Let's keep it clean. I'd like to see single file at least through the first couple of jumps. Y'all know the routine. Drivers ready, marshals ready. You guys are going at the sound of the tone. Rowan leading us out. Somebody got it wrong. Oh, boy. Marshal out front, please. So much for single file. Leading us out is going to be Phil Rowan. Jackson Long in the 2. Looks like Rosen, Chandler, Brown, Valencia, Hastings, Meyer. Watch him on the front straightaway. Watch him on the front straightaway. Nicely done. Thank you, gentlemen. That's what I like to see. Jackson Long leading us out. Phil Rowan in the 2. Dave Rosen in the 3. Brown in the 4. Chandler in the 5. Rosen going single, single, single. Brown getting it wrong in the center. Mike right there to get him on marshal duty. Leading us out, Jackson Long rocking the all black with the black wheels. He must be cool. In that 2 spot, going to be the all silver of Phil Rowan. In the 3 is going to be Dave Rosen. Rocking the white and pink. Race 5 on deck, race 6. 17-5 lock timing B main. Coming at you next. 17-5 lock B coming at you next. Watch it in the center, watch it in center, watch it in center. Thank you, Mike. Nicely done. Jackson Long leading out. Phil Rowan in that 2 spot. Dave Rosen in the 3. He's got a good sizable lead on Rich Brown. Valencia in the 4. Chandler in the 5. Chandler in the 6, excuse me. Rosen and Brown going at it now. 3rd and 4th. Jackson Long leading out. Watch coming in the center. Watch coming in the center triple. Watch in the backside triple, guys. It is clear. Mr. Meyer and Davia, that will be the leader and second working with you. Please hold your line. Davia and Meyer, leader and second working with you. Please hold your line. Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Jackson Long leading out. Phil Rowan in the 2. Now looks like Nick Valencia moving into the top 3. Brown in the 4. Watch it in center, guys. Watch it in center. And Chandler popping a ball cup. Looks like Sora going to get it going for him. And he doesn't. He's got it going. So back up front with 3 minutes in, 2 to go. Jackson Long on top. Phil Rowan in the 2. Valencia in the 3. Rosen, Brown, Hastings, Davia, Meyer, Romero going to be my top 9. Marshall out front, please. Thank you, Craig. Watch out behind you there, sir. Jackson Long coming up on Rosen. That'll be leader working with you. Ya know what to do. Patience Jackson. Rowan in the 2. Valencia, Rosen, Brown, Hastings, Meyer, Davia. Going to be my top 8 with 3:30 and 1:30 to go. Race number 6. Lock timing B-main event. You are going to be up next. Lock timing B-main. You are going to be up next. Phil Rowan still sitting in a good solid 2. Into 3 is going to be Valencia. Rosen in the 4. Jackson Long in another zip code.
1 minute left.
Got it in the bag, baby. What's it going to be? Paper or plastic? 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Jackson Long leading out. Down that back straightaway he goes. Phil Rowan in the 2. Rowan rocking the all silver with the blue windows. Down the back straightaway. Valencia with the fluorescent orange and blue working into the tabletop area. Then it's going to be Rosen, Brown, Hastings, Meyer, Davia, Romero. Watch it off the end straightaway. Watch off the end straightaway. That's a dead car, dead car, dead car, dead car. Watch it off the end straightaway. It is clear. With under 15 to go, drivers under 15 to go, watch it out front. Watch it off front, less than 2. That'll be time. Everyone will be done when you cross start finish line. Jackson Long taking the win. He's going to find his way into that 8-man event. Rosen in the 2. Rowan going to be bowing out into the top 2. Jackson Long and Phil Rowan. Are you guys running the A-main? No? All right, Dave Rosen. Are you going to run the A-main? Okay. All right, Marshall's going to grab those blowers. Marshall's going to grab those blowers. And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshall grab those blowers. Jackson Long and Dave Rosen, you are going into that 21.5 lock timing. A-main event. Drivers from race number 5, turn them off, put them down. Need you all out back on the track, please. All right, marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. At this late of the game, why are we still having blower issues? Bob went the right way. Whoever was marshaling on cone number 4, that was Mr. Sora. Did you blow to 5? Okay. So then how did we wind up with a blower? Who was on 2? Bob, bring it around to cone 3 for me. What? Okay. Sure. I'll figure it out. Pop on out. All righty, let's go roll them out, check them in, roll them out, check them in. I need 1 volunteer marshal on cone number 7, 1 volunteer marshal on cone number 7, please. This is my 17.5 lock timing B-main. I need a marshal on cone number 7 on the center bucket, please. 1 volunteer marshal
45
on
seconds to
cone
start
number
the race.
7. It's going to be Brian Bowen on the pole, Brandon Bennett in the 2, Eric Hernandez in the 3, Morris Davis in the 4, Marquez in the 5, Helmrich in the 6, Farnham in the 7, Rosen in the 8, Ballard in the 9, Clenshaw on the 10. No more laps. Let's go get our cars lined up. I need 1 volunteer marshal on 7. We'll get our cars lined up.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
17-5, lock timing,
Less than
B
five.
main event. You kids know the routine. Make your passes clean. Am I missing a car here? And it's, there we go. All right. Driver's ready, marshal's ready. Going at the sound. Actually, if I can let's get one volunteer marshal in front of the driver's stand helping out Jackson. One volunteer marshal in front of the driver's stand on code number 3. One volunteer marshal in front of the driver's stand. This is a 10-car B main event. Don't everybody hop out there at once. I got nowhere to be. Thank you, Mike. All right. Y'all know the routine. Keep it clean. Going at the sound of the tone. That was not anywhere close to a tone, kids. Settle it in, settle it in. That was actually not too shabby, guys. Good start. Till we hit there. All right, your pole sitter getting it wrong in the center. Marshal out front, please. Marshal out front. I need a marshal out front, please. Let's help him out, guys. Help him out. All right. Watch coming on front straightaway, guys. Watch coming on front straightaway. Leading us out is going to be Brandon Bennett. Now it's going to be Marquez over in the top. Bennett going to drop into the 2. Farnham into 3. Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Let's keep it clean out front, guys. Bennett, Marquez, Farnham, Rosen. Bowen now up to the top 5. Watch coming on front straightaway. Watch coming on front straightaway. My side, my side, my side, my side. Marshall in the center, please. It is clear. Help him out. There we go. Out front is going to be Brandon Bennett. In that 2. Looks to be Marquez. Dave Rosen in that 3. Farnham in the 4. Bowen in the 5. Ballard, Helmrich. Watch him on the front straightaway. Inside on front straightaway, it is clear. Leader on deck going to be the red and black of Bennett. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Bennett on top. Marquez, watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Rosen getting it wrong. Bowen getting on the binders. Now Bowen up into the top 3. Bennett leading out. Marquez in the 2. Bowen in the 3. Let's keep it clean, gentlemen. Bennett leading out. Marquez in the 2. Rosen in the 3. Ballard in the 4. Hernandez in the 5. Clenshaw. Hernandez put it upside down. Watch it off the center triple. Watch on the backside triple. Watch backside triple. Watch on the backside triple. Clear. Bennett still leading out. Watch on the straightaway, guys. It is clear. Marquez in the 2. Rosen in the 3. Looks like Clenshaw now up into the 4.
2 minutes
Farnham in the 5. Clenshaw getting it wrong. Marshall out front, please. Marshall out front. Brandon Bennett leading out. That'll be your leader coming by timing and scoring. In the 2 is going to be Marquez. In the 3 will be Rosen. Rosen getting it wrong off that center triple. This side, this side, this side. Watch in straight away, guys. Watch in straight away. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. It is Brandon Bennett leading out, keeping his nose clean. Marquez in the 2. Rosen, Farnham, Davis, Hernandez, Bowen, Clenshaw, Helmrich. Marquez by timing and scoring. Keep it clean, gentlemen. Keep it clean. Brandon Bennett leading out.
1 minute left.
Watch in straightaway, guys. Watch in straightaway. And straightaway's clear. Thank you, Curtis. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Marshall in the center. Marshall in the center. Anthony. Oh, easy, Mike. You all right? Thank you, Mike. Please. Wow. Under 35 to go. Under 35 to go. Bennett leading out. Watch coming on front straightaway, guys. Watch coming on front straightaway. It is clear. Watch coming on front straightaway. Bennett still leading out. Marquez in the 2. Davis in the 3. That'll be second work with you there, Eric. Please hold your line. With less than 10 drivers, less than 10. Less than 5, guys. Less than 5. Watch it up front, guys. That'll be time on the master clock. Everybody's going to be done when you cross our finish line. Rosen, you are done. Ballard, you are done. Marquez, you are done. Waiting on everybody else. Marshals, make sure you grab those blowers. Bowen, you are done. Clenshaw and Bennett, you are done. Bennett and Marquez. You guys running the A? Bennett running the A? Brandon Bennett, are you going to run the A? Thank you. That's why I'm asking, so I get a thumbs up from you guys. All right, race number 7, Novice A main event. I need all you drivers back out on the track. I need Bennett, Marquez, Davis, Bowen, Clenshaw, Ballard, Helmrich, Farnham, and Hernandez. I need you guys back on the track. Thank you, gentlemen. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. This is your Novice A main event.
The race is completed.
This is a 10-car dance. So Bennett and Marquez, you are bumped into that 17.5 block A main. Novice drivers, you can roll them out, check them in. I need all my marshalling spots covered. Let's do this. Mr. Hernandez, let's get you to slide over to 5 for me, please. All right, this is an 11-car Novice A main event. In the 11th spot, Anita Maxwell. In the 10, Brianna Tracy.
Philip Meyer,
in the 9, Johnny Rossiter. In the 8, Dalton Ham. In the 7,
Johnny
Anthony
Rossiter, Michael Emmerich, Dalton Ham. 45 seconds to start the race.
In the 6, Johnny Rossiter. In the 5, Michael.
Anita Maxwell.
In the 4, Robert James. In the 3, Brooks Canfield. In the 2, Philip Meyer on the pole will be
Anthony
Tim
Sabalia.
Romero. Watch front
30 seconds to
straightaway.
start the race.
No more laps. No more laps. Let's go and get our cars lined up. No more laps. Need a marshal in the center. Lee, want to help out the truck right there for me, please? Thank you very much.
15 seconds to the start of the
Get
race.
our cars lined up. Romero on the pole. Meyer in the 2. Canfield on the 3. James on the 4. Michael A on the 5. John Roster on the 6. Anthony on the 7. Dalton on the 8. Johnny on the 9. Brianna on the 10. Anita on the 11. All right. Novice drivers. There's a lot of you guys out there, so have a little fun. That's what it's all about. Remember, you guys are racing for positions, so if you hit somebody and take them out, remember to give that spot back. That is the sportsman-like thing to do. Have a little fun. Remember, rubber side down. You guys are going to go at the sound of the tone. Race number 8. Marshall in the center, please. Marshall in the center. Marshall in the center. Marshall in the center. It is clear. Thank you, Lee. And remember, novice drivers, off the gas when you're being marshaled. Off the gas when you're being marshaled. Race number 8. Stadium truck coming up at you next. Race number 8. Stadium truck coming up at you next. All right, leading us out is going to be Dalton Ham. Phil Meyer in the 2. Robert James in the 3. Mike in the 4. Savaglio in the 6. Watch in center, watch in center. Center section is clear. Philip Meyer going to be leading out race number 8. Stadium truck, A main event coming up at you next. Stadium truck, A main. Marshall in the center, please. Lee. Watch in the backside triple. Watch backside triple. Backside triple is clear. Philip Meyer leading out. Tim Romero in that 2 spot. Meyer rocking the all green. Leading out. Romero in the 2. Dalton in the 3. There's Romero. Working his way through the chicane. There's Dalton. Let's keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate that. Watch by timing and scoring, guys. Watch by timing and scoring. Watch by timing and scoring. Marshall in the center triple. Marshall in the center triple. Thank you, Lee. Oh, boy. Watch it in the straightaway. Watch on the straightaway. It is clear. Thank you, Todd. Leading out is going to be Phil Meyer. Romero in the 2. Brooks going to be in the top 3. Easy, Anita. There you go. Have a little fun. Watching center triple, guys. Watch center triple. Watch center triple. Anthony, you need to stop. And go.
2 minutes left.
You cannot cut that much of the track, youngster. You know better than that. Watching center triple, guys. Watch center triple. Center triple is clear. We are leading out with race number 7. Got about a minute 40 left to go. Minute 40 left to go. Other side, other side. Thank you very much. Philip Meyer going to be leading out. Canfield in the 2. Watch it on the tabletop, guys. Watch on tabletop. Watch on tabletop. Marshall in front of the driver's stand. Marshall in front of the driver's stand. Meyer leading out.
1 minute left.
Now Canfield going to be leading out. Meyer in the 2. Romero in the 3. Race number 8. Stadium truck, A main event coming to you next. I should have lots of novice marshals to help me out for my stadium truck race. With 40 seconds left to go, drivers, 40 seconds left to go. Way to go, Dad. Less than 20 drivers, less than 20, less than 20. Let's keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. It is Canfield leading out. Meyer in the 2, Romero in the 3, James in the 4. With less than 10, starting to finish this one out. Watch center triple, watch center triple. That will be time. Finish the lap you are on. Everyone will be done when you cross the start-finish line. Everyone will be done when you cross start-finish line. Romero, you are done. Ham, you are done. Waiting on a couple cards. Marshals, do not go anywhere, please. Ugh. Canfield, you're done. Meyer, you're done. Romero, you're done. Waiting on James and Tracy. Waiting on James and Tracy. And that is a race. All stop. Good job, novice drivers. Thank you, marshals. Marshals, grab your blowers. Blow off your areas. Race number 8. Stadium Truck A main. You are up next. Novice drivers, I need you guys back on the track to corner marshal for me, please. Novice drivers. Need you guys back on the track to corner marshal for me, please. All right, novice drivers, I need you guys on the track, please. Novice drivers, I should have every marshal spot covered out there. I need you guys back on the track, please. All right, let's go ahead and roll them out, check them in. Stadium Truck A main event coming at you next. And I need Mike, if you want to grab cone number 6 for me. Thank you very much.
Done that.
It's going to be Brian Day, Kevin Boyd, Dylan Dodge.
Eric was
Smart taking a knee. So Davia going to be in the 4.
Red McMillan.
Hastings in the 5. Wustenhofer in the 7. Red on the
1 minute
8.
till the start of the race.
No more laps. No more laps. No more laps. So Day on the pole. Boyd in the 2. Dodge in the 3. Davia in the 4. Hastings in the 5. Wustenhofer in the 6. McMillan on the 7.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Let's go get our trucks lined up. Trucks lined up. Race number 9. 21.5 lock timing A main event. You will be up next. 21.5 locked A. You will be up next. Stadium Truck A main event. We have boxes out there for a reason. Let's get our trucks in those boxes. Grazie, prego.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Marshall's ready. You guys are going to go. Sound of the tone. All right, we're locked and loaded. Brian Day, you're going to lead us out. Oh, my goodness. That was not a good start. You're probably going to have to let him back by when he gets up to you there, Mr. Dodge. You can keep rolling around. Maintain forward momentum. Watch him on start-finish line. Watch by start-finish line. Brian Day leading out. Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Brian Day leading out. Dodge in the 2. Boyd in the 3. And thank you very much, Dylan. Appreciate that. Boyd now going to be popping back up into the 2. Dodge into the 3. Looks like Hastings in the 4. Davia in the 5. Race number 8 on deck. Race number 9. 21.5 lock timing. A main event coming up at you next. 21.5 locked. A coming up at you next. Watch in center, guys. Watch in center. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. Center section is clear. Race 8 on deck. Race number 9 coming at you next. Race 9 coming up at you next. You're up next. Sure. I'll take it. 2 and 3 to go. Day on top. Boyd in the 2. Day working his way down the back straightaway. White into the green and black. Front side triple. Boyd off the front side triple. Dodge into 3. Hastings in the 4. Wustenhofer, Davia, and McMillan going to be my top 7 front runners. Watch him on the front straightaway. It is clear. Brian Day leading out. Working his way through the short chute. Front side double. Roller. Chicane. Tabletop. Backside triple. Roller. Coming by timing and scoring. Boyd on the throttle. Last time by. Now it's going to be less than that. Actually, it's going to be 4.0. Watching center, guys. Watching center. Thank you, Mr. Canfield. B-Day leading out. Boyd in that 2 spot.
2 minutes left.
You heard it. 3 and 2 to go. 3 and 2 to go. Watch center, watch center, watch center. That'll be leader in front of you. Second behind you there, Dylan. Brian Day leading out. Boyd in the 2. Now gap's going to be 1.4. There's Day and Boyd. Boyd got the trigger on full retract. Through the center section. Let's go and set it down, go and set it down, go and set it down. That'll be leader working there, Will. Please hold your line. Brian Day leading out. Red, you got leader coming up on you next. You know what to do. And second soon enough. Grazie, prego. Brian Day on top. Boyd pushing it wide. Watch coming down front straightaway.
1 minute left.
Drivers, you got 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Whoa. Full send. Dylan Dodge in the 3. Hastings in the 4. Devi in the 5. Race number 8 on deck. Race number 9. Race number 9. 21.5 lock timing. A main event. You will be up next. I am going to need all 7 of these drivers. If I could get maybe 2 volunteers to help me out, maybe 2 volunteers. Like to have all marshal spots covered for my A mains. Will be appreciated. Brian Day on top. Boyd in the 2. Dodge in the 3 with under 15 to go. Under 15 to go. And everyone will be done when you cross our finish line. That will be time. Finish lap, you are on. Keep them rolling. Dylan, you are good. Finishing out your white flag. Marshall out front, Mr. Maxwell. Day, you're done. Davia, you're done. Red, you're done. Waiting on Wustenhofer, Boyd, and waiting on Hastings and Dodge. Waiting on 2. Waiting on 2. And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab those blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Race number 9. 21.5 lock timing. A main event coming up at you next. I need all of those drivers from race number 8 on the track. And I do need 2 volunteer marshals, please. 2 volunteer marshals. Hold your cars while the blowers are going, gentlemen. Don't want any cars moving. All right, drivers from race number 8. I need you guys on the track, please. Drivers from race number 8. I need you guys on the track, please. And I do need 2 volunteer marshals, please. I need 2 volunteer marshals, please. 2 volunteer marshals. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots.
The race is completed.
And let's go ahead and roll them out. Check them in, roll them out, check them in. 10 car, 21.5 lock timing. A main event. Dave Rosen in the 10. Jackson Long in the 9. James Maxwell in the 8.
Eric
Ryan
Hernandez
McKinney in the
Jackson
7.
Long.
Derek Tracy in the 6.
Bob
Aaron
Goodwin.
Ferrara in the
Derek
5.
Tracy.
Curtis Long on the 4, Mike Caller on the 3, Eric Hernandez on the pole, and your pole sitter
Dave Rose
will be Bob Goodwill. All right, no more laps. Go and get our cars lined up. No more laps. We'll go and get our cars lined up. Watch the front straightaway. We'll give Mr. Maxwell 30 seconds here. Quite sure what he's got going on down there. Again, big thanks to everyone coming on out today to our third round of our March Madness Point Series here
1
at
minute to the start of the
Raceway.
race.
Race number 10, 17.5 lock time.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
A main event coming up at you next. What is the dealio down there?
30 seconds to the start of the race. Fifteen seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right, we are scratch on that. All right, y'all know the routine. Let's keep it clean. Marshals ready, drivers ready. You guys are going to go. Sound of the tone. All right, your pole sitter leading us out. Goodwill leading out. Hernandez in the 2. Caller in the 3. Marshall out front. Thank you, Mr. Say. Watch him on the front straightaway. Watch in the straightaway. It is clear. Leader on deck going to be Bob Goodwill. Hernandez in the 2. Caller getting it wrong. So your top 2 are going to do a little bit of a breakaway. Hernandez and Goodwill. McKinney. Go! Goodness. McKinney, Caller, Tracy, and Ferrara. Watching center, guys. Watching center. Out front, it is going to be Bob Goodwill. Working his way through the roller. Chicane. Down the back straightaway he goes. Coming by timing and scoring. Double action out. Hernandez in the 2. Caller in the 3. Watching the backside triple. Watch backside triple. Backside triple is clear. Goodwill leading out. Hernandez in that 2 spot. Hernandez getting it wrong in the center. And here comes Caller. Off the gas when you're being marshaled, Eric. Goodwill leading out. Caller and Hernandez going at it, and here comes Tracy. Hernandez looking to the inside, not able to capitalize there. Bob Goodwill leading out with a pretty sizable lead. He's going to be coming up on Maxwell. Caller in the 2, Hernandez in the 3, Tracy in the 4. Two minutes in, 3 to go. 2 and 3 to go. Bob Goodwill working his way through the roller. Chicane, tabletop section. Caller getting it wrong. Hernandez to the inside. Tracy getting it wrong. Caller back up into the top 3. There's Goodwill going down the back straightaway. Hernandez in the 2. Caller in the 3. Tracy in the 4. Marshall in the center. And it's going to be Ferrara, Long, McKinney, Long, Rosen. Watching center, guys. Watching center triple. Watch center triple. Watch center triple, guys. Center triple is clear. Thank you, Mr. Say. Watch it out front, guys. Watch out front. It is clear. Dave, you'll have second coming up on you next. Hold your line. Caller in the 3, Tracy in the 4. Leader on deck is going to be Bob Goodwill. He's going to Marshall in the center. 2
minutes left.
Thank you, Mr. Hastings. It is clear. Thank you, Mr. Maxwell. Eric Hernandez down the back straight. He's going to be coming up on Maxwell and Ferrara. That'll be second coming up on you guys next with Caller in tow. Marshall in from the driver's stand. Anthony. Bob Goodwill leading out. Down the back straightaway he goes. Hernandez in the 2. Caller in the 3. Nicely done, Mr. Long. 3:45 in, 1:15 to go. 3:45 in. Hernandez get it upside down. Caller now all over the back door. Hernandez hooks up a pipe. Caller into the 2 now. Hernandez going to drop it to the 3.
1 minute left.
Race number 9 on track. Race number 10. Lock timing, a main event. Coming up at you next. Bob Goodwill leading out. Pick up Goodwill. He's rocking in the clean air. Backside triple. Nobody around him. Just got to keep it rubber side down. Down the back straightaway he goes. In that 2 is going to be Caller coming in from the timing and scoring right now. Hernandez in the 3 with 30 seconds left to go on the master. 30 seconds left to go on the master. Watch it from the driver's stand, guys. Watch it from the driver's stand. That'll be help him out, help him out, help him out, help him out. Bob Goodwill leading out. That'll be leader working with you there, Mr. McKenney. Less than 5, drivers. Less than 5. Less than 5. Time has expired. Everybody done when you cross our finish line. Caller and Hernandez going at it. Curtis Long, you're done. Derek Tracy, you are done. Bob Goodwill taking the win. You are done. Rosen done. McEnany, you are done. Waiting on Caller and Hernandez. And watch coming in front straightaway. Watch coming in front straightaway. And that is a race. All stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers. Marshall's going to grab those blowers, taking the win.
The race is completed.
Bob Goodwill, Caller in the 2. Hernandez in the 3, Long in the 4. Race number 10, 17.5 lock timing. A main event coming up at you next. 17.5 lock. A coming up at you next. You're very welcome, sir. Thank you for coming out. Always. All right, drivers from race number 9. I need you guys to turn them off, put them down. I need you guys back on the track, please. Race number 9, I need you guys back on the track. The only one I got going back to back is Goodwill. Everybody else should be out there marshaling, other than Rosen. Marshals to your spots. It's going to roll them out, check them in, roll them out, check them in. Marshals to your spots, please. It's going to be William Marr on the pole, Mike Sora in the 2, Robert Morgan in the 3, Chris Wright in the 4, Goodwill in the 5, Jones in the 6, Knobloch in the 7, Haney in the 8, Bennett in the 9, Marquez on the 10. Marshals
Tyler
to
Jones,
your spots,
Brandon
please.
Bennett, Little Rocket Man. Whatever John. Caleb Knobloch. Mike Sara.
And
Bob
no
Goodwill.
more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Marshall in the center, please. Marshall in the center. Mike, want to help out the carts upside down right next
1
to you?
minute to the start of the race.
Thank you. All right, 17.5 lock timing. A main event.
Forty-five seconds to the start of the race.
Boy. All right, y'all know the routine. Mr. McKenney. Mr. McKenney.
30 seconds
Ryan.
to the start of the race.
Thank you. Drivers ready. Marshall's ready. You guys are going to go at the sound of the tone. Thank you. Mara leading us out. Sora in the 2. Let's keep it clean out front, kids. Nicely done. You guys work together. Nicely done. Mara. Sora. Morgan. Oh, Morgan getting it wrong in the center. Goodwill trying to find a way around the outside. So your leader out front, it is going to be William R. leading out. Mike Sora in the 2. Looks like Jones in the 3. Knobloch in the 4. Goodwill in the 5. Wright in the 6. Morgan in the 7. One minute in, 4 to go. Race number 11. Two-wheel drive, expert, stock, A main event. You are going to be up next. Thank you very much. And that'll be second coming up on you soon enough there, John. So leader on deck is going to be Mara. Getting it wrong off the end of the straightaway. Sora not able to capitalize. Marshall in the center, Marshall in the center, Marshall in the center. The opposite side. There you go, Mike. Thank you very much. Watch it out front, guys. Thank you, Aaron. Appreciate that. Nicely done. Back up front is going to be William Mara. Sora now knocking on the back door of Mara. Coming down the back straightaway. There you go. In that 3 spot is going to be Tyler Jones. In the 4, looks to be Chris Wright. Knobloch, Haney, Goodwill, Morgan, Bennett. Back out up front, it is going to be William Mara leading out. Pick up Mara right now. Working his way. In front of timing scoring coming up on Haney with Sora in 2. Down the back straightaway they go. Nicely done, Kyle. Into 3 will be Tyler Jones rocking the red and blue. Down the back straightaway. In the 4 is going to be Chris Wright rocking the all orange. Watching center. Sora put it upside down. Jones not able to capitalize. Watch it out front, watch it out front, watch it out front of timing and scoring. Nicely done, Mr. Long. Jones and Marquez getting into it. And you got Wright and Knobloch. Wright and Goodwill going at it. For 4th and 5th, Wright put it upside down. Goodwill now going to find his way into the top 4. Mara leading out by timing and scoring. Down the back straightaway he goes. It is going to be Mara. Sora watching center. Help him out.
2 minutes left.
William Mara leading out. Mike Sora in that 2 spot. Watching in front of the driver's stand. That'll be second work with you there, Mr. Morgan. Thank you very much. William Mara leading out. Sora in the 2. Jones in the 3. Goodwill in the 4. Haney now moving up into the top 5. Morgan Wright, Knobloch, Bennett, Marquez. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Watching center. Opposite side. Nicely done. Watch it in front of timing and scoring. Thank you very much, Mr. Long. Watch come on in front straightaway. Thank you, Mr. Maxwell. Lordy. William Mara leading out. Mike Sora in the 2. Jones in the 3. Goodwill in the 4. With 4 minutes in. Watch front straightaway. Clear. Thank you, Brandon. Nicely done. Watch it down the front straightaway, guys. Watch down the front straightaway. Inside on the front straightaway. Front straightaway is clear. Mara leading out. Sora in the 2. Jones in the 3. Goodwill, Haney, Morgan, Wright, Knobloch, Bennett, Marquez. Your top 10 runner. Race number 11. Two-wheel drive expert stock coming up at you next. Watch from the driver's stand. That was Mara getting it wrong. Sora nowhere close. Starting to wind this one down with 20 seconds left to go. William Mara by timing and scoring. Rocking the X-ray down the back straightaway he goes. Watch off the end straightaway. In the 2 is going to be Sora working his way into the tabletop. In the 3 will be Tyler Jones. Goodwill in the 4. Haney in the 5. Morgan in the 6 with 2 and 1. And that is time. Wright, you are done. Everyone will be done when you cross our finish line. Marquez, you are done. Jones, you are done. Waiting on everybody else. William Mara, you are done. Knobloch, you're done. Waiting on Sora, Goodwill, Haney, and Morgan. Help him out. And that is a race. All stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Marshall, grab the blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Drivers from race number 10, turn them off, put them down. Come on back out. Find a marshalling spot for me, please. Oh, anytime. My pleasure. Hope you guys had a fun time. Race number 11, two-wheel drive expert stock coming up at you next. Two-wheel expert stock coming up at you next. Drivers from race number 10, turn them off, put them down. I need you guys back on the track. Shouldn't have anybody going back to back. I need all 10 of you back out on the track, please.
The race is completed.
Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Just going to roll them out, check them in. Marshals to your spots.
Kyler Cornwell. Little Raccoon. Cadency.
All right, it's going to be Gaios in the 10, Buse in the 9, Man in the 8, Weir in the 7, Bettenker on the 6, Bialowis on the 5, Kowalski on the 4, Smith on the 3, Say on the 2, Cornwell on the pole. No more laps. Marshals to your spots. All right, 17.5 expert two-wheel drive stock coming at you. The sound of the tone. Cornwell leading us out. Say in the 2. The deal in the 3. Cornwell hooking into a pipe early on. No harm, no foul. Marshals himself out. It is Cornwell. The deal finding his way up into the 2. Say dropping it to the 3. Kowalski in the 4. He gets a little bit of wing tap by Bettenker. Race number 12, two-wheel drive modified, coming up at you next. Two-wheel mod coming up at you next. The deal getting into no man's land, dropping it to the top 5. So Cornwell, he gets it sideways. Say getting it wrong. Bettenker going to be in the 3. Kowalski in the 4. Deal in the 5. Bialowis in the 6. Weir in the 7. Gaios, Buse, and Man. 3-car dance. Second, third, and fourth. That is Say, Bettenker, Kowalski, Weir. Watch him on the front straightaway. Leader on deck is going to be Kyler Cornwell. Watch it in the switch back. It is clear. Cornwell leading out. Caden Say in the 2. Bettenker getting it wrong. Kowalski now into the 3. Bettenker drop it to the 4. Bialowis, Deal, Gaios, Man, Buse, and Weir. 130 in, 330 to go. Race number 12, two-wheel drive modified. Coming up at you next. Two-wheel mod coming up at you next. I am going to need probably a couple volunteer marshals. I know Ethan can't marshal, and I got Weir calling, and Cornwell is in the next race. So I will need a couple volunteer marshals to help me out for the next race for two-wheel mod. That is a 10-car dance. Cornwell leading out. Say in the 2. Kowalski in the 3. Bettenker in the 4. Willie Smith in the 5. Bialowis in the 6. Watch on the front straightaway. It is clear. 2:15 in, 2:45 to go. We are rolling with race number 11. Watch it off the end straightaway. Watch off the end straightaway. And the straightaway is clear. Kyler Cornwell leading out, all yellow in that 2 spot. Is going to be Caden Say, rocking the white, yellow, and fluorescent pink. Coming through the roller. In that 3 is going to be Kowalski with the Battleship Gray. Bettenker in the 4. Watch in center. Marshall in center. Marshall in center. Opposite side. Tyler opposite side. Nicely done. 3 minutes in. 2 to go. 3 in. 2 to go. It is Kyler Cornwell leading out. Caden Say in the 2. Kowalski in the 3. Bettenker in the 4. Watch it out front. Thank you, Brandon. Opposite side, opposite side, opposite side. Now Say getting it wrong. Kowalski going to challenge out for 2. CJ and Mike, that is second and third. Working with you. Please hold your line. Second and third off the end of straightaway. Caden Say in the 2. Kowalski giving chase in the 3. He gets it wrong off the end of straightaway. And here comes Bialowis. And the deal getting it wrong. So no, Bialowis now going to be moving into the top 3. Kowalski into the 4. Kyler Cornwell coming up on CJ Mann. That is the leader. And Kowalski, leader working with you next with 3:45 in, 1:15 to go. Kyler Cornwell leading out. Diego Bettenker now into the 2. Caden Say into the 3. Bialowis in the 4. Paul, that is second right in front of you. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Race number 12, two-wheel drive, modified. Coming up at you next. That'll be 5th. Work me there, CJ. Please hold your line. Kyler Cornwell leading out. Diego Bettenker in that 2 spot. Caden Say in the 3. Bialowis in the 4. Kowalski in the 5. Race number 12, two-wheel drive, modified. Coming up at you next. Two-wheel mod coming up at you next. I will need Bettenker, Say, Bialowis, Buse, Gallegos, Mann, and probably a couple volunteers to help me out. This is a 10-car dance. Marshall out front, Marshall out front. It is clear with less than 10 drivers, less than 10, less than 10. That is going to be time on the master clock. Everybody's going to be done when you cross our finish line. Marshall in the center, please. Marshall in the center. It is clear. Diego, you are done. Everyone's going to be done when you cross our finish line. Weir, you are done. Wait on everybody else. Cornwell, you are done. Caden Say, you are done. Buse, you are done. Waiting on everybody else. Waiting on everybody else. Bialowis, you are done. Gallegos, you are done. That is a race. All stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers. Marshall's going to grab those blowers. Whoa. And I am going to need all of those two-wheel drive stock drivers back out on the track to corner Marshall, please. Two-wheel stock drivers. We need you guys back out on the track, please. All right, I need to have Bettenker, Say, Bialowis, Buse, Mann, Gallegos, and I will need a couple volunteer marshals to help me out with this race. A couple volunteer marshals to help me out with this race. Marshals to your spots, please.
Let's get our marshals to their spots, please, so I can make sure we don't need any new volunteer marshals. Diego, find a marshaling spot. I need one at 6. And I need 3 volunteer marshals. Let's get them checked in, guys. Let's get them checked in. 3 volunteer marshals, please. 3 volunteer marshals, Mara. Thank you, Mr. Tracy. Thank you, Aaron. Mara's not going to help us out.
James Wright.
Okay, we got enough now.
Ryan Caller.
We need one in the corner. I
Chris
think we're
Wheeler.
good. We're good. Mara's going to go in the corner. Mara. All right, this is the A main for your two-wheel drive modified. All right, everybody's checked in. Let's get them lined up. Light the fuse on this one. So we can get everybody home. So you're going to have Chase Boyd in that 1, Kyler in the 2. No more laps, no more laps. Brian Day's the last one down the straight. No more laps, no more laps. All right, Chase Boyd in that 1. Let's get Cornwell in the 2. Local legend or Scott Spear in that 3. Gatton in the 4. Keller in the 5. Chris Wheeler in that 6. Lake in the 7. And Leffler in the 8. With Sora in the 9. And Brian Day in the 10. All right. All right, it's your two-wheel drive modified A-main event. Marshall's ready, drivers ready, going at the sound of the tone. Woo! Scott, instant. Right in, try to stick his nose in there. Catches up the takes out the whole group. That's okay, it happens. But everybody's lined up in one, so we're all straightened out now. All right, Boyd in the lead. That's going to have Cornwell behind him, and then you're going to have Gatton moving into that 3. Wheeler into 4. Lake moving up to that 5. Spear into 6. Thank you. Looks like Gatton might have moved into that 2, got around Kyler. They get tangled up back. That's going to put Kyler back in the 2 with Wheeler in the S-Works behind him. Gatton in the 4. Watching the center, watching the center. It is clear. So Boyd, where is he? He's in the center, I believe, coming over the triple. Then you got Cornwell. He's about 4.3 seconds behind. Wheeler holding strong in that 3. He's got Gatton in the 4. That's going to put Lake in the 4. Gatton's going to fall to that 5. Leffler, that's your number 1 driver there. Thank you. Chase Boyd out front, big time in the TLR, in the center. Cornwell about 4.2 seconds behind now. Wheeler holding strong in that 3. Lake in the 4. As they head to that back triple. So you run in order: Boyd, Cornwell, Wheeler to 1, 2, and 3. Lake, Gatton, Callard, 4, 5. Boyd extending his lead to almost 5 seconds over Kyler, over 5 seconds over Kyler. Wheeler in that 3. He's 2.5 behind Kyler. 7.7 behind our leader. Lake now moving into that 4. Boyd still in that 1. Let's pick him up. I don't know where he went. Kyler and Spear going at it in that triple. Kyler, here comes Chase down the straight. Cornwell, he is in the center here. He's playing catch up. Chase is on a different level. Kyler's out on an island. So your biggest race right now is between Richard Lake and Kevin Gatton for that 4 spot right now. They're in that back double into the center behind Caden, excuse me. Lake goes a little wide. Gatton doesn't stick it in there, and they're going into the triple. I think Gatton's going to stick it in there now. I can't see what happened back there. But Lake comes out on top. Gatton in tow. That's 3 and 4 right there. Thank you, Sora.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes left, guys. 2 minutes left. Gatton and Lake battling it out. Both of these drivers in AEs. Lake with the yellow wheels. Gatton with the white wheels. Into the center here, on it over the table in the triple. That's where your real race is. Cowler's starting to sneak his nose in there. He's sitting behind Sora right now. The minute 30 to go. Chase Boyd out front, 3.3 or 3.8 ahead of Kyler. Kyler is making a little bit of time. Don't know if he'll have enough time. As Gatton and Lake battle it out down the straight. Both those guys running for that 4th position. Trying to catch up to Chris Wheeler, who's in the middle of the track right now. In the red S-Works, in the triple. That's your 3rd place driver, Chris Wheeler. Chase coming around on the pack. He gets through that fight that Lake and Gatton are having right now. Lake gets it wrong. Does the right thing, lets Gatton by, because they're going to run 3 and 4 into the back triple with less than a minute to go. Less than 30, guys, less than 30. Boyd, Cornwell, Wheeler, that's your running over Gatton, Lake, Cowler, 4, 5, and 6 with 18 seconds left to go. Chase Boyd is... Kyler just took the lead over Chase, so here we go, 1 and 2. Kyler in that white, all white card, running to the line with Chase Boyd as they head into this back triple. Chase tries to stick it inside. Oh, they both get it wrong. Oh, man, what They're going to race it down the line. Oh, Chase goes big. He goes over Kyler, but doesn't end up. Wow. Chase used every part of the track on that one. Kyler ends up taking a win, though, as he flies underneath Chase. And we're waiting on Day here, guys, and Sora. And that is a race. That is a race.
All right, race number 13. 17.5 lock timing. Four-wheel A main coming up at you next. All right, drivers from race number 12. I need you guys back on the track. Shouldn't be looking for any volunteers. I should have every spot out there covered. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Let's go and roll them out, check them in. Roll them out, check them in. Two-wheel drive modified drivers. I need you guys out on the track. Hey, Brian Day and Chris Wheeler, I don't need two of you in the corner. Thank you very much.
Candy corn. Brandon Bennett.
It's going to be Cornwell on the pole. Nakaya in the 2, Weir in the 3, Goodwill in the 4, Brother 1 in the 5, Bennett in the 6, Morris Davis in the 7, Hastings in the 8, Wustenhofer in the 9, and no more laps. No more laps.
One minute to the start of the race.
Starting to wind down our final races of the day. Final two races of the day. Four-wheel drive, 17.5, lock timing.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Black Stallion.
Oh, you can take a lap if you need to. No? Okay, let's not try and have any reverse 60s, okay? Drivers ready, marshals ready. You guys are going to go at the sound of the tone. 17.5 lock timing. A main event. Off and running. Cornwell leading out. Nakaya in the 2. Looks like Goodwill in the 3. Weir in the 4. Goodwill getting it wrong. Brian. Kevin Cornwell leading out. Nakaya in that 2 spot. Weir in the 3. Bennett in the 4. Marshall in the center, please. Marshall in the center. Marshall in the center. Thank you, Jimmy. Appreciate that. Watch in center, guys. Watch in center. It is Kevin Cornwell leading out. Now Nakaya going to take over top spot. Cornwell going to drop it to the 2. And then here are your 3 front runners, Nakaya, Cornwell, and Weir, all leading out. First, second, and third, working their way into the tabletop section they go. Kevin Cornwell on top, Nakaya in the 2, Weir in the 3. Final race of the night, four-wheel drive expert coming up at you next. Four-wheel expert coming up at you next. Again, thank you for everyone coming on out. Hopefully you all had a fun time today. We'll do it all over again on Wednesday night with craziness in tow. Kevin Cornwell on top. Hiro Nakaya in that 2 spot. Paul Weir in the 3. Watch out front. Thank you, Kyler. Oh. 2 minutes in. 3 to go. 2 and 3 to go. It is Cornwell, Nakaya, Weir, Brother 1, Bennett, Goodwill, Hastings, Wustenhofer. All right, now Kevin Cornwell leading out. Hiro Nakaya in that 2 spot. Paul Weir in the 3. Hastings in the 4. Actually, Hastings in the 7. Thank you, Kyler. Oh, Cornwell put it upside down. Nakaya going to find his way up into the top spot now. And then Nakaya does the slow roll. So Cornwell back up on top. Nakaya into the 2. Weir in the 3. Thank you, Chase. Appreciate that. And here comes Weir. So you can hear it. Dun, dun,
2 minutes left.
Dun 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 dun. Weir into the 2. And then Paul Weir gets it upside down. Kevin Cornwell leading out. Oh my goodness. You guys are just giving me all the anger in the world. Cornwell on top. Nakaya giving chase to Weir. Down the back straightaway they go. And then Cornwell getting it wrong in front of the driver's stand. Weir to the inside. And then Weir goes wide. Cornwell upside down. And then Nakaya looks to the inside. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? This is like Love Actually going on right now. Paul Weir leading out. All you need now is to stop car on the straightaway for Paul Weir to find.
1 minute left.
Too soon? 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Paul Weir leading out. Cornwell in the 2, Nakaya in the 3. Lord, Goodwill in the 4, Brother 1 in the 5. 45 seconds to go. Race number 14. Four-wheel drive expert. And then Weir gets it wrong. Here comes Nakaya. Nakaya now into the top spot. Weir. Dear God. Bob, that'll be leader and second coming up on you next. Feel free to make it as hard on them as you want, because clearly nobody wants to lead out this race. With under 15 to go, Hiro Nakaya leading out. Weir in the 2. That'll be leader up on you. And Weir. That'll be 5 seconds left to go on the master clock. Weir in the 2. He's just got to finish out. Oh my goodness. Time has expired. Hiro, you are done. Jesus God. Waiting on Goodwill, Brother 1, and Hastings. Hiro Nakaya going to take the win, waiting on Goodwill. And that is a race. All stop. Hiro Nakaya going to take the win. Cornwell in the 2, Weir in the 3, Goodwill in the 4, Bennett in the 5, Hastings and Brother 1 rounding out. All right, drivers from race number 13. Turn them off, put them down. Final race of the night. Four-wheel drive expert coming up at you next. Four-wheel expert coming up at you next. I need all those drivers other than Brother 1 out on the track to corner marshal, please. All right, let's go and roll them out, check them in, roll them out, check them in. Needless to say, after that debacle, marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots, please.
Ryan Caller.
It's going to be Caller on top. Say in the 2. Gaios in the 3. Man in the 4. Brother 1 in the 5. Final race of the day. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Bob's over here. No more laps, no more laps, no more laps, guys. No more laps. Final race of the night.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Let's go and get our cars lined up. Go and get our cars lined up. Okie dokie. Drivers ready?
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Thank you, Juan. You guys are going to go at the sound of the tone. Final race of the night again. Thank you very much for everyone coming on out today. Third round of our March Madness Point Series here at Hobby Action Raceway. Caller leading out. Say in the 2. Nicely done, guys. Way to settle it in. I just slide over there. Juan can help out right there. These guys are experts. They shouldn't be wrecking. And then I say that. Way to go, Floppy Mop. Don't say anything. Ryan Caller leading out. Caden Say in the 2, Gaios in the 3, Man in the 4. Brother 1 in the 5. Watch out front, drivers. Watch it out front. It is clear. Watch on the front straightaway. Inside on the front straightaway. Inside on the front straightaway. That was Say. Put it upside down. Man not able to capitalize. Ryan Caller leading out. Man, Gaios and Say all going at it. Second, third, fourth. Through the backside double. Coming into the switchback section. Say looking to the inside on Man. $130 in, $330 to go. Race number 14. Final race of the day. Again, if you had a tab inside the store, that should have been taken care of a long time ago. Thank you very much for everyone coming on out. Hopefully you all had a fun time today. Definitely had some good, clean racing. That's what I like to see. Caden Say in the 2, CJ Man in the 3, Gaios in the 4. I look forward to seeing you guys back on Wednesday. Thank you, Brandon. Appreciate that. 2:30 in, 2:30 to go, 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Ryan Caller going to be leading out. Watch in center, watch in center. Thank you, Kevin. Do-do-do. Caden Say in the 2. He's got a pretty good lead on Gaios now moving up into the top 3. Aye! Opa! Gaios and Man going at it. Through the switchback section. Caden Say. Gaios and Man going at it through the center. Watch out, Bob. Oh, Marshall in the center, please. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Battle going on for third and fourth. Gaios and Man going at it. Meanwhile, tire time. Off and running. In style. Watch out front, drivers. Watch it out front. It is clear. Thank you, Eric.
1 minute left.
You heard it. 1 minute left to go on the master. 1 left to go on the master. Ryan Caller leading out. Caden Say in the 2. Gaios in the 3. CJ Man in the 4. Under 30 drivers, under 30. Final race of the day. Again, thank you very much for everyone coming on out. Goal was to have you guys done by 7:30. I succeeded in that by 15 minutes, so I'm pretty happy with that. Thank you very much. Pit areas will be closed by 7:45. Track will be closed, so pits will be closed at 7:45. That's going to be about a half hour for you guys to gather yo-ish and make your way out the door. Less than two. That'll be time. Everybody will be done when you cross our finish line. Brother 1, you are done. We're waiting on everybody else. Caden Say in the 2, you are done. How did that happen? And that is a race.
The race is
All
completed.
stop. Again, thank you very much for everyone coming on out. Thank you, guys. Appreciate everyone's help today.